nínú ẹ̀ tí a mọ̀ sí 11th day of the month of October. A tún máa ṣe kíni, a tún máa ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ awareness ní ọjọ́ kejì tí a mọ̀ sí the 12th day of the month of October. Ìyẹn ní London níbí báyìí, níbi tí a ti máa jókòó láti jẹ́ kí a jọ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìdí tí Yorùbá ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ tó kúrò nínú oko ẹrú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré kọ́kọ́ fún wa ní update lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń já ní gbogbo ibi tí olúkálukú wa ti ń gbọ́ nípa bàbá wa olóyè ọmọ Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho ṣá. Wọ́n ránṣẹ́ sí gbogbo àgbáyé pé ká fi àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ ká fi ránṣẹ́ sí àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọmọ ọkọ Yorùbá pé oríṣiríṣi ni ẹ máa ń gbọ́ nípa àwọn, àti pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan míì nígbà tí orúkọ olóyè bá ti wà níbẹ̀ ṣe ló máa ń mu àwọn ẹ̀wà ní ìgbáyà, torí pé ẹni tí a fẹ́ kí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn fi orúkọ ẹ̀ kó fi ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan. So ìta máa kà yìí ó dá lórí tí à ń pè ní press release tí a ṣe ní àná. Ó ṣeéṣe kí ẹ ti bá pàdé, ó dẹ̀ ṣeéṣe kí ẹ má ti bá pàdé, àmọ́ ìyẹn ní àná tí òde tí ó lọ yìí, ní ìgbà tí a rí oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn èèyàn ń sọ pé bàbá wa olóyè Ìgbòho àtàwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan ní Benin Republic, àwa rí i pé ṣe ni pé àwọn abanilórúkọ jẹ́, àwọn tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó bá ti fi orúkọ olóyè sínú gbogbo nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe ní kíákíá ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ni wọ́n máa fẹ́ gbọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan, àti pé kí ló fà á tí ó fi di pé orúkọ olóyè ni wọ́n mú sínú ọ̀rọ̀ náà. Gbogbo yẹn náà ni a máa sáré bára wa sọ, àmọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́ka orin àsíá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí a mọ̀ sí Yorùbá anthem tí a máa ń kà lórí ìkànnì. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wá, forílẹ̀ ibi wá, kàgbéga 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 falẹ̀ rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bàtí bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹjẹ ká máa lépa. Ìtẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtohun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí pé welcome to the live broadcast of Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. And this is coming from the Koikimedia as also as a spokesperson for Dr. Chief Sunday Adeyemo. Refutation of false allegations against Dr. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho in alleged 1.6 billion naira oil deal fraud. Date 7th of October 2024. Press release. OLAYOMI KOIKI, spokesperson for Dr. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, aka Igboho Sha. Refutation of false allegations against Dr. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho in alleged 1.6 billion oil deal fraud. Our attention has been drawn to a fabricated and baseless article circulated by certain media platforms alleging that Dr. Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has been implicated in a 1.6 billion naira oil fraud. This is nothing but a deliberate attempt to tarnish the reputation of a man known for his integrity, commitment to justice, and unwavering support for the freedom and the right of the Yoruba people. We categorically state that Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho has no involvement in any fraudulent oil transaction, nor has he ever acted as a surety for any individual in such a deal. The allegations being circulated are completely false, and we challenge the publishers of these defamatory claims to provide evidence to substantiate their reports. Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho is a selfless leader whose mission is solely centered on the liberation of the Yoruba people and the welfare of his people. It is important to highlight that this smear campaign is part of a continuing effort by certain entities to distract and discredit him in the face of his advocacy for the Yoruba nation. This is not the first time falsehoods have been peddled against him, and it is disheartening to see reputable news outlets being used as instrument of character assassination. We wish to inform the public that Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho will be taking legal action against those responsible for this defamatory publication. We urge all meaning individuals and media organizations to disregard these baseless accusations and verify their information from credible sources before sharing. Furthermore, we strongly advise against any attempt to link Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho to unlawful activities as he remains focused on a peaceful pursuit of self-determination for Yoruba nation. We remain resolute in our cause, and no amount of falsehood or intimidation will deter us from achieving our goal of freedom and justice for the Yoruba people. Signed, OLAYOMI KOIKI, spokesperson for Dr. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìwé tí a kà tán ní àìpẹ́ yìí láti fi jẹ́ kí ó yé gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pé orúkọ olóyè Ìgbòho jáde nínú iléèwé ìròyìn kan látara pé àwọn àti àwọn kan wọ́n jọ ní okòwò tó lọ ní iye 1.6 billion oil deal fraud. Èmi ni Ọláyọmí Kóìkì tí mo jẹ́ agbẹnusọ fún bàbá wa Dr. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. Èní a máa jẹ́ ọjọ́ keje nínú oṣù October 2024 tí a pè ní press release. Eléyìí ni láti fi sọ fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá àti gbogbo àgbáyé pé bàbá wa olóyè Adeyemo Igboho Òòṣà wọ́n mọ̀ nípa owó àti díìlì tí wọ́n sọ tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú epo rọ̀bì. Nígbà tí a gbọ́ nípa ìwé ìròyìn tó gbé ìròyìn jáde tí ó dẹ̀ ti lọ káàkiri gbogbo orí social media àti offline, níbẹ̀ ni àwa jẹ́ kó yé gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pé eléyìí ni wọ́n ń pè ní pé ká bani lórúkọ jẹ́, látara pé a mọ̀ pé bàbá wa olóyè ọmọ Adéyẹmọ ẹni tó ní òtítọ́ nínú tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ràn èyí tí a pè ní commitment to justice, tí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá àti àwọn tí kò ń ṣe ẹ̀yà Yorùbá nínú Nàìjíríà àti ní àgbáyé mọ̀ pé ajàfẹ́tọ̀ọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá àtàwọn tí yà ń jẹ nínú Nàìjíríà tí Fúlàní ń pa tí wọ́n ń jí gbé tíjọba ò rí nǹkan kan ṣe sí. Mo wá fẹ́ fi dá gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lójú pé bàbá wa olóyè Dr. Sunday Igboho kò ní kankan ṣe, kò dẹ̀ mọ̀ nípa oil transaction, ìyẹn okòwò tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ nípa yìí. Kò dẹ̀ ní ibì kankan tí bàbá wa ti dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí adúró fún èèyàn kankan nílùú Benin Republic tí ó ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ epo. Eléyìí ni ẹ̀sùn tí wọ́n fi kan bàbá wa olóyè Ìgbòho tí ilé ìwé kan tí ó ti gbé jáde. Àwa ń fi jẹ́ kó yé gbogbo wa pé bàbá wa olóyè Sunday Ìgbòho ẹni tí ó jẹ́ leader tí ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀ àti tó ń fẹ́ ni pé kí ìran Yorùbá kó bọ́ nínú ìdààmú àti òfò àti ìkà tí àwọn Fúlàní ajínigbé apààyàn àti ibi tí wọ́n ti bà ẹkọ́nọ́mì ilẹ̀ Yorùbá jẹ́. Eléyìí ni ká wá jẹ́ kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń gbìyànjú lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ pé kó bà lórúkọ olóyè jẹ́. Bí wọ́n ṣe ń sọ kò ń ṣe léèní ni wọ́n ti ń sọ. Eléyìí ni à ń pè ní character assassination. Gbogbo ọ̀nà pátápátá ni àwọn ọ̀daràn àtàwọn tí wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ mẹ̀kúnnù ni wọ́n ń ṣe láti fífi bà orúkọ olóyè Ìgbòho jẹ́. Àwa fífi tó gbogbo wa létí pé bàbá wa olóyè Ìgbòho ti bá àwọn tó jẹ́ amòfin sọ̀rọ̀ tí ìgbésẹ̀ dẹ̀ ti ń lọ láti sue iléeṣẹ́ náà. Mo wá fẹ́ fi yé gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pé gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń rí irú àwọn in tí wọ́n fi ń ṣọwọ́ káàkiri ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kó yé wọn pé credible sources ó ṣe pàtàkì, ó ṣe kókó kí ẹ tó gbé ọwọ́ lé share button. Eléyìí ni ká wá fẹ́ fi yẹ kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá mọ̀ pé olóyè Ìgbòho ti dẹni tí wọ́n fẹ́ fi ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀nà nígbà tí Fúlàní ò rí pa nínú ilé ní October 1st 2021 ó wá di pé kọ́pẹ́ ní oríṣiríṣi orúkọ, kọ́pẹ́ ní ajínigbé, kọ́pẹ́ ní olè, kọ́pẹ́ ní pé ó ń dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn fún àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe òkòwò. Olóyè Ìgbòho bí a ti ṣe mọ̀ pé ọdún méjì ni ó fi wà nílùú Benin, kò ní business tó ń ṣe nínú Benin ju pé Benin Republic lábẹ́ Patrick Talon ìyẹn president wọn ló fún bàbá wa lóyè pé máa gbé nínú ìlú wa nígbà tí ìlú tiẹ̀ kò fún ẹ láyè láti gbé níbẹ̀ látara pé àwa mọṣẹ́ takuntakun tó ń ṣe fún mẹ̀kúnnù. Ìyẹn ni bàbá wa lóyè àti bàbá wa Professor Adébánjí Akíntóyè fìdẹni tó ń gbé nílùú Benin Republic. Mo á fi dá gbogbo wa lójú pé ẹ má yẹ kí gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n ń ṣe yìí kí ó mú ẹ̀mí wa kúrò látara ẹ̀tọ́ tí bàbá wa olóyè Ìgbòho àti Professor Akíntóyè àti gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ń béèrè fún tí a mọ̀ sí self determination láti lè dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá. Mo á fẹ́ kó yé wa pé gbogbo ilé tí wọ́n ń ṣe yìí òun ni pé wọ́n fẹ́ fi intimidate bàbá wa olóyè pé bóyá tó bá sọ báyìí tó sọ tọ̀hún á jáwọ́ nínú pé máa béèrè fẹ́tọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá. Orúkọ tèmi náà ni Ọláyọmí Kóìkì tí mo jẹ́ agbẹnusọ fún bàbá wa olóyè ọmọ Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho Òòṣà. Mo kí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa pé ẹ kálẹ́, ẹ̀dẹ̀ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì wa. Mo kí ìyá wa Grandma Princess Adébímpé Awóníyì. Gbogbo ìgbà tí a bá dàgbà ta dògbò kó tó di pa máa lọ síbi tágbà ń rè, àwọn generation tó ń bọ̀ wọn ò ní ṣerú wàhálà tá à ń ṣe yìí mọ́ torí pé a ti wà nínú ilẹ̀ wa. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó lè di Yorùbá mú láti lè kúrò nínú ìlú tó ń pè ní Nàìjíríà torí pé a máa kúrò. Àsìkò ni olúkálukú ń béèrè, àmọ́ Elédùmarè tó jẹ́ ọba aṣẹ̀dá ó mọ̀ pé Yorùbá tó láti dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè, àmọ́ àwọn aláwọ̀ funfun wọ́n ń ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀nà pé kó má ṣeé ṣe torí pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé tá bá ti dá dúró ìgbésẹ̀ máa lọ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí a máa ń dárúkọ yín náà lórí ètò ní gbogbo ìgbà tá bá ń ṣe àtàwọn iléeṣẹ́ míì tó ń ṣe náà, àwọn tó bá ń gbọ́ wọ́n máa dúpẹ́ fún yín torí pé aago kan lóru òun ló lù ní London ní England ní United Kingdom níbi tí ètò yìí ti ń jáde bọ̀ ní ọjọ́ kẹjọ oṣù kẹwàá 2024. Nígbà tí wọ́n bá mọ̀ pé èmi nìkan kọ́ ni mo wà lórí ètò, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa lórí Twitter, wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa lórí Mixlr, wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa lórí Twitter Space, lórí YouTube, wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa lórí Facebook, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa ní gbogbo ibi tí Elédùmarè ti ní kó máa nífẹ̀ẹ́ wa láti máa gbọ́ wa. Mo fẹ́ kó yé ọmọ Yorùbá pé in tí a fi ń pariwo Yorùbá Nation, in tí a fi ń sọ pé a fẹ́ Yorùbá Nation kò ń ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló fẹ́. Àwọn tí wọ́n ọ̀dẹ̀ fẹ́ yìí wọ́n á ṣe ọ̀nà tó pọ̀ láti make sure pé wọ́n fẹ́ divert ìtàgbédání. Mo lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mú kí àrólé Odùduwà pé káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì náà. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo ní iléeṣẹ́ tí à ń pè ní Koikimedia a ti sọ fún yín pé 24 hours ni, kò dẹ̀ ní ìgbà kan pé la máa jáde, ìgbà kan la lè jáde. Ìgbàkígbà tá a bá ti jáde òun náà ni a fi ń jẹ́ kó yé wa pé a kì í ṣe blogging platform. Iléeṣẹ́ ni bíbà gbogbo gbàdẹ̀ ni a lè jáde láti wá ṣe fọ́nrán láti fi bá àwọn Yorùbá sọ̀rọ̀. Mo kí wa pé ẹ tún káàbọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Àṣàkẹ́ TV show, Àṣàkẹ́ àti àṣà àti ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Yorùbá, mo kí ìyá wa pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì náà. Ẹ má ẹ̀ka sùn para nítorí pé gbogbo tó ń lọ nínú Nàìjíríà ó tó kí alájú sílẹ̀ kó tó di pé kàlùbọ́ máa kó wọ̀. Mo kí àwọn fámìlì mi tí wọ́n dúró dáadáa pé máa báṣẹ́ lọ torí pé ilé ìtagbé dání òun ni iṣẹ́ tó yẹ ká ṣe ní wákàtí ní sáà yìí. Mo kí bàbá ìyá wa Ọmọládé Tìjání, mo kí gbogbo yín pé ẹ mà káàárọ̀, a kú òwúrọ̀, a dẹ̀ kú ìyálẹ́ta. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní kò ní ṣeé ṣe, kí nìdí tẹ́ ṣe ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Àti pé ṣé bí a ṣe wà nínú Nàìjíríà ṣó tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn ni? Kí ni Nàìjíríà ṣe fún wa tí a fẹ́ fi jókòó sínú ẹ̀ nígbà tí a mọ ìyà àti gbogbo tó jẹ́ ẹ̀tọ́ wa tí wọ́n fún wa? Torí in tó jẹ́ ẹ̀tọ́ wa wọ́n mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ wọ́n gbélé wa lọ́wọ́, wọ́n yọ ẹ̀tọ́ wa kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Gbogbo tí àwọn bàbá wa wá fún wa pé ká máa fi ṣọlá, ká máa fi ṣọ̀rọ̀, pé nígbàkígbà tí a bá ti ń dìde ká máa gbádùn ẹ̀. Àmọ́ wá rí gbogbo kíní òun gbádùn mọ́ báyìí. Ǹjẹ́ kò ti fi hàn pé àjẹ́ndà kan wà pé kíran Yorùbá kó má ní àṣeyọrí? Ìdí tá a ṣe wá ń pariwo síta pé a fẹ́ òmìnira tira tí a máa dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè. Kí ni wọ́n ń pè ní orílẹ̀-èdè àti pé kí ni wọ́n ń pè ní ìlú? Ṣé Nàìjíríà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú? Britain ló create Nàìjíríà fún àǹfààní tiwọn, àmọ́ kò ń ṣe àǹfààní tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa. Àwọn ló dá iléeṣẹ́ sílẹ̀ tọ́dẹ̀ sọ pé tí iléeṣẹ́ yẹn ò bá wá ṣiṣẹ́ fún gbogbo ọmọ yẹn tí wọ́n ń pè ní Nàìjíríà, ẹ máa lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti sọ pé ẹ ṣe mọ́. Bèbí bí òun náà bó bá wà níbi iṣẹ́ kan tíṣẹ́ náà bá di pé kò lọ bó ṣe jẹ́ kó lọ, ó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti sọ pé ó lọ síbi iṣẹ́ náà mọ́. Kí ló wá dé? Kí ló fà á? Aláwọ̀ bàbá mo kí ẹ, ṣé ń gbọ́ wa dáadáa lórí MixLR? Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà lórí ẹ̀, mo kí ẹ̀yin tí ẹ máa láǹfààní àti wò ní ìgbàkígbà tẹ́ bá wò. Mo fẹ́ kó yé wa pé eléyìí tá à ń ṣe yìí a ṣe nítorí èèyàn kan, à ń ṣe nítorí pé ìran Yorùbá ti wà nínú ìdààmú àti nínú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wàhálà tí a bá dẹ̀ ṣe kíákíá ká gbéra ńlẹ̀. Ó ṣeé ṣe kí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan máa bá wa nínú Nàìjíríà àti pé àwọn tó ń lo Nàìjíríà láti fi ṣe ìkà àti ìbànújẹ́ fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá. Ǹjẹ́ ó dáa kí ọmọ Yorùbá wà nígbà tá a ní gold nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, a ní gbogbo nǹkan mìíràn tó yẹ ká máa fi ṣọ̀rọ̀ ajé, tí a wá ń wá sórí social media nígbà tá a wà nù ìpàdé lánàá? Mo kíyà tó bí mi lọ́mọ pé káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì wa. Ọmọ Yorùbá wá dẹni tí ó ń lọ sínú group, ó lọ mú nọ́mbà, a wá pè wọ́n lẹ́yìn pé mò ń jẹun, ebi ń pa mí, ebi ń pa ìyàwó mi. Ǹjẹ́ gbogbo eléyìí lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí ó jẹ́ ká máa rí ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa níbi tí a dẹ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ti ṣe gbọ́? Kí ló wá fà á? Kí ló dé? In tó fà á ni pé Nàìjíríà iléeṣẹ́ yẹn ti expire ní 2014 after 100 years. Àmọ́ àwọn olóṣèlú sọ pé àwọn ò fẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà kó pín sódà kí ìyà lè máa jẹ àwọn èèyàn wa, kí ọ̀tá wa kó lè máa wà nínú ìdààmú àti òfò. Bàbá wa Professor Ọmọ Adébánjí Akíntóyè, the emeritus, tí bàbá ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun, nítorí pé ní àná ni bàbá pè mí pé nǹkan kan wà táwọn máa fi ránṣẹ́ sí mi tí mo ti ń sọ pé wọ́n ń ṣe ní kíkọ fún ibi tí a máa gbé lọ sí ìlú yìí nígbà tí a bá ń tẹ̀síwájú nínú rálì. Bàbá jẹ́ kó yé mi pé èyí táwọn fi ṣọwọ́ sí mi tó jẹ́ pé mi nìkan ni ojú mi gbọ́dọ̀ rí, kò tí gbọ́dọ̀ jáde sí public, torí tá a bá máa gbé fún prime minister kò ń ṣe tó gbọ́dọ̀ wà nínú tó gbọ́dọ̀ wá sí gbogbo ibi tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn máa ti rí. Ọ̀dà ẹni ẹ̀gbọ́n wa dáadáa lórí mixlr, bóyá ó ṣe ṣe bí a nẹ́tíwọ̀kì yín, torí pé lọ́dọ̀ mi níbí ó ń jáde gérégéré, àmọ́ bó bá jà bá máa fi máìkì kékeré fi kún ni àṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀, torí pé ìtẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ náà ni a gbọ́dọ̀ bá yín fẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilé iṣẹ́ wa níbí. Ẹ má bínú pé mobile studio ni bá ṣe ń ṣe là ń pa là ń tò lójoojúmọ́, so sometimes it is very difficult to operate. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ibi tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ support ń wá bó ṣe jẹ́ kó wá ni, ó yẹ ká ní studio ní tàti máa operate. So a fi máìkì sí inú bẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ tí ẹ bá gbọ́ mi nígbà tí mo bá fi eléyìí sí. Ẹ má bínú, ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀, ẹ̀yin bàbá wa aláwọ̀ bàbá, ẹ bá padà lọ síbẹ̀ kí ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa lórí Facebook náà, ẹ fún mi ní heads up tí ó bá clear dáadáa lọ́dọ̀ yín. Àwọn olóṣèlú mọ̀ pé ọ̀nà àbáyọ kan náà ni pé ká dá dúró kí a dẹ̀ lè láǹfààní láti kọ́kọ́ tọ́jú ara wa. Ìlú tí kò bá lè tọ́jú aráàlú, there is no point having such a country to represent us. Nigeria cannot represent us. Nigeria failed in its capacity to represent us. And this is the reason why we must now opt out of Nigeria. We have the right to do so. But so many Yoruba people, wọ́n náwọn tí gbọ́ àgbọ́yé yẹn dáadáa pé ǹjẹ́ kò ń ṣe pé tá bá kúrò ní Nàìjíríà a tún lọ sínú oko ẹrú mi. And this is saddening because that is what Nigeria has created for them. So ìbẹ̀rù wà fọ́mọ Yorùbá tí ó ń wò pé when we exit Nigeria at any point during when it will break, because nothing can stop this dissolution and there is not much you can do to stop the people. Who are the people? The true indigenous owners of the land. Britain, the criminal organization that came in and told us that they were friends of the Yorubas and others. They were welcome in 1800 or 18th century to the Lagos colony. And within 42 years, Britain, the criminal organization under the colony during the period of that time, took Nigeria as their business venture. Let me repeat that again. Britain took Nigeria as their business venture after arriving on our soil as friends during what is known as exploration. The Portuguese came before the British in the 15th century. That was like another 3 centuries before 18th century. And it is saddening that the people that they met are well already civilized. Àti wà ní ibi tó ń pè ní civilization. Now, think about 15th century. That's about 13,000 years ago. And we are still talking about the same set of people today. With the advancement of technology, innovation, and the world is more connected. Àṣìlá ọmọ Yorùbá that can't have the basic toilet in their house. Is that not something painful? It is got nothing to do with the leadership. It's got to do that our indigenous Yoruba people have been pushed by Britain to remain slaves in what is known as Nigeria. And if we refuse to pull out now, we will be sold in multiple fold and we will not see the daylight of what belongs to us on our soil. So I am pleading with many Yorubas that disagree that the Yoruba should have an independent country like Germany, France, Finland, Greece, Turkey, and many other countries that are known to be countries because of their language that they speak in one same uniform. Ukraine, Russia, and many other countries like that. The culture will be destroyed, and we would not be able to enjoy who we are. You might not be pleased with the way the movement is going for whatever reason to your own taste. But let us remember that we are people that have been damaged by Britain for many years, especially during the 500 years of the slave trade. So if we are reacting in a way that you are not comfortable with, remember that the bullet of guns and intimidation came from the British on our soil. We were one people that love each other, that respect people, that love humanity, until Britain came with weapons to take what was not theirs. They pushed themselves, and eventually what George Sheikh Bade, I'm talking about the English, the Oyibos, the white people, because these white people knew that they needed Africa to survive. And the first thing they have to do is to make sure that many weapons were thrown into Africa. And that is exactly what replicated, not just in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Sierra Leone, in Belgium, in Congo rather. So if you are one of those that refuse that the Yoruba should opt out of what is known as today's Nigeria, that is just only 110 years, you've got to remember that you are still facing the difficult and problem of what was put on us for over many years. So you are not yet feeling the pain like we, because we know that Britain is a wicked country that killed and destroyed the Yorubas. And if we do not showcase ourselves on the Saturday to them, that if you refuse to allow the disintegration of Nigeria, everything that you also own in Nigeria as a country will not sustain itself in a long time because of the terrorism that is playing out in there. Your businesses will collapse and fold up because terrorists will continue to invade every one of us. Let me now tell each one of us that we should do whatever is necessary in our power to regain, like Mr. Olariade Ogunriade Sheye Johnson said, we want to regain our freedom. We don't have any problem. We are not fighting. We are not killing. We are not trying to intimidate others that we want to opt out. It's just that we love to regain our freedom that Britain stole from us. Britain stole our freedom and gave it away to Nigeria. Our Yoruba, what they gba ẹ̀tọ́ wa, wọ́n gbé lé Nigeria lọ́wọ́ to overshadow us. And now the Yorubas are at the bottom, and they are using the Nigeria camouflage to say, you have a country, register as a Nigerian, and from there you will be able to sustain and live. But what the meaning of Nigeria is that it has many other people that we don't know. We know them as neighbors, but we can't work with them because of our ideology, because of the evil part that they created. The Yorubas have no business to represent Nigeria. We have business to represent who we are as Yorubas, as against the fraudulent British created country known as Nigeria. And it is time that we allow it to dissolve now, so that we can regain our freedom. And part of those activities is what would play out within the next couple of days in London as well. Because the UK has played a wicked role in what is known as today's Nigeria. very wicked role. Everything that you can see and talk about in Nigeria lately was created by Britain for that purpose. Britain, like I said, the wicked made us to be who we are today, but we can change that narrative if we truly want to regain our freedom. It will be tough, it will be hard, but it is doable. Britain does not own Yoruba land, and we have the right to tell them that we can still be good friends, or we will end up as enemies in the near future if things remain like this. Because Britain do not own that territory. I don't own this territory. Likewise, they do not own that territory. But they have created a fake narrative by deceiving millions of Yoruba people to believe in Nigeria that is a country that was never meant to be. This country was never meant to be. It was just perchance to destabilize and bring a different mind to our heart that we should be Nigeria and love it and make it work. But what Britain never told you, the wicked part of them, is that it will not work and you will not live a peaceful life in Nigeria. And that is why in the UK, as we are preparing for this magnificent event, that I can tell you that you have the next few days left if you are going to need a ticket, but you will not buy a ticket to enter the dinner with Igboho on the door. No ticket is sold on the door. So if you are still interested to sit in the same room with the many guests, I was looking at my record yesterday, and I'm grateful that on this our platform we have shown what is known as the love for Igboho, even though I expected a little bit more. But I understand, Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá, you are also doing a lot for your family back home, and the £100 could be difficult. I pushed to a man yesterday after we had a good conversation. Mo ní ẹ tẹ́ dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ rally, wọ́n náà wọ́n máa wá, and I was happy. Mo ní but ẹ ra ticket dinner, mo ní ẹ tẹ́ fún wa lówó náà. Imagine, he said to me that he's not working in this country. Ẹ má rò pé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó ń gbé ní ìlú yìí ló níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Yorubas are struggling. Maybe not the full percentage of millions of us here, because we are also over 2 million, if I'm right. But many Yoruba people ní ìlú tí mo gbé ní United Kingdom are struggling. But ní rí lójú wọn because they look fresh. They will still struggle, but they will have, if they know their way around, they will have 3 square meal, because there is a lot of places that they can eat hot and cold food. They might not have a comfortable place to put their head like I do, but they will still be able to put on a cloth by going to the charity shop and buy them and look good. So I'm not saying that that is the situation with this my father. There's so many reasons that people don't have a job, even though there's jobs opportunity here. But first, if you don't have the legal permit to live in this country, it will be hard. Even to rent a place to live, you need to prove that today in the UK, known as the share code. So on this our Koikimedia platform, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ kàn sí mi lẹ́yìn. I might not know a lot of you, and I plead pé níjọ́ Friday, tap me and say Koiki, èmi lẹni báyìí. And straight away with my phone, I will take a selfie, I'll send it to myself with your name, and I will find you and I'll send that picture to you. You will keep that for your own record. You will have the privilege to take picture not just with the background of Igboho that has been produced, beautiful background, I'm not allowed to show you that. There are ticket at first before it goes live on the social media. You'll be privileged. I can tell you all that you will have good environment with other Yoruba people that you don't know but are in the movement. Some of you will probably not even know that this is the person that you communicate with on the comment section. Is that not interesting? That we are not ghosts. That we will be sitting in a very nice hotel called the Hilton Kensington Hotel in London to celebrate a man that Buhari and Yemi Osinbajo and other Yoruba leaders and politicians wanted to eliminate on the 1st of July 2021, but it sustained nothing more than the fact that 2 people died. He himself survived it. How? We leave that to our Creator. We are talking about a man that saw that the Yoruba people are being pushed with terrorist agenda. Mukiawa Iyabo Olubumi, Mr. Samson Adekunle, good morning. Mr. Akintade Olaiya, a very good morning. Igboho will be celebrated in London in a big way. In a big way. And the list I've got here are people that love him and they care less how much they've paid for Igboho. We will celebrate him in a big time on Friday. And Igboho will then come out on a Saturday morning, fully get up to take a walk right here in the same country that created Nigeria. Don't you think that is an history that is about to be made? History officially. Forget about what people are telling you, because we know how history played out. We are going to showcase an history because the end of Nigeria is getting closer. How soon is what people want to know. But Eledumare to ṣe ẹ̀dá Yorùbá mọ̀ pé not even any of the wealthy politicians of Yorubas or the elite can stop it. None of your artists can plead with the Yoruba people not to get their country. Not even Davido, Wizkid, or any single one of them. They will not be able to do so. Because rather, and I'm trying to reserve my words, I'll leave that for now. You don't know the pain in our hearts. This pain is different from those past generation. In ton dun anigbaya o kọjá àwọn ti generation to kù. Like I said, your politicians do not have enough weapon to kill every one of us. If Russia, America, Britain, France restock Nigeria with weapons to kill the people, we will still be out there to be killed because we will regain our freedom. We are ready to die for this cause. We are all ready. Afeku lórí freedom yìí. So that nobody dares wants to come and live in these bloody else European countries that will be disrespected because we want to japa. So we are ready to put our life in this movement. Afeku lórí movement tàgbédání. Maybe some of you don't know that. And that means that some of you politicians will also die in the process of this movement. Some of you elite will die in the process because you will disagree with us. We will first come for you and buy you before you buy us when the time gets closer. What we are doing right now is just to whine and prepare everybody. We will fight with the last blood Not even Britain can stop it. Not America. Because they don't own the land. We own the land. And you will do exactly what we want. And you lórí burúkú politician. Tá a bá pa yín, ó kù díẹ̀. Èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ kọ́ tẹ̀ kẹgbẹ́ káàkiri. Ẹ ní kúre. Ẹ̀yin fẹ́ máa gbádùn Nàìjíríà. Káwa máa jìyà. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa kọ́kọ́ kú. Ká tó pa àwọn Fúlàní tó kù. We will first come for every single one of you. We will kill you. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín. Ẹ ní ṣoríire. You think that you have the Nigerian security to defend you against the Yoruba people. We are just preparing for the next strategy. It might be next year. It might be 2 years from now. Some of you will die in the process of this Yoruba nation. You think that we don't know where you all go and move on. Every one of you are just numbers against millions of Yoruba people that are tired of this bloodless, bloody country that Britain created. But let's first showcase to Britain on Friday, Saturday morning, that the country you created is no longer visible working because it has failed those Yorubas in Africa and in Europe and the diaspora. Because death is coming. It will be bloody. If you do not give the final space to negotiate our way out, politicians, we will wait. But it will be spontaneous and we will come for every one of you. Put as many security around you. We will come with that security and kill you. I am OLAYOMI KOIKI. I say that. Take it to anywhere. You want us to suffer while you think that you will hold down territory for Britain or America. Time is getting closer. You can still pull back. And I'm talking directly to all the politicians. We will come for you. I've never spoken like this before. We will come for each one of you. But before we do that, we will showcase who we are. So I'm grateful that on this platform, 27, I was expecting more. I thought that this platform would be the one to buy the whole dinner ticket. But it's okay, I understand. That is what the politicians done. You can't come and eat £100 pẹ̀lú. As at yesterday, I sent money home. Because I'm not going to allow my loved ones to die. And I will not give you money when my loved ones are dying as well. So if I have 25 staff working for me. I have a big family, like a lot of you know. And if you don't know, I do have a big family in Nigeria. So family. So if you like, go to your governors. If your governor doesn't give you the money, buy your governor for your own child to be in. Because somebody sent me a message, forget about Ikomo for now. I've told some of you that you are asking for money that you don't need now. You want to go to school and all that. Nigeria is in a crossroad right now. Or school kolokan. Look, we are abroad. It's better. If you're in Nigeria, forget about school for now. What you should be fighting for now is the survival of the fittest, because you don't know what is going to play out. So I'm grateful that on Koikimedia, 27 people say they will be representing you on this platform on Friday. Each one of them have not just paid £100. Some of them have paid for VIP. They are not coming because of anything. They're coming because they want to come and appreciate Igboho. That's all. Not because of the food. There are some restaurants in this country that I have been to as someone that have worked in the hospitality industry for more than 13 years. A dessert alone is worth more than £100. If you go to the Ritz Hotel to have the afternoon tea. Afternoon tea, so go and see the price. Just tea with just one small biscuit. People are not going there because of the tea. They are going there because it's the brand. And that is why Igboho is a brand today. OLAYOMI Igboho is a brand for the Yoruba people that we should be grateful to have at this generation. And it is important that if you have not yet buckled up for the last couple of days, you are still thinking that it's about £100, you will see another one. I spoke to a father that is also part of the Yoruba community in Switzerland. He will fly in on Friday. I'll be there at the airport to pick him up. Or he will probably get an Uber, depending on how busy I am on the Friday morning. He arrives at London Heathrow from Switzerland. They had a Yoruba community event on Saturday as one of the leaders of that community. They were launching it, even though it will be flying here on Friday. He sent the money from Switzerland for his hotel that I booked on his behalf, for the dinner, and he will also be coming for the rally. But he told me that some Yorubas in Switzerland do not believe in Yoruba self-determination, and that hurts my heart. Imagine Yoruba people in Switzerland. Do you know that Switzerland is an independent country? They are not part of European country. And the Yorubas there disagree with self-determination. So from what he said to me, that some of them agree while some do not agree. That's fine. But on this our platform, the list I've got here in front of me, 27 people, our mothers, uncles, fathers. You know yourself. Èmi kọ́ lẹ torí ẹ ra ticket, ẹ ra torí mi. You are just also saying that you would like to be represented for the future, to recognize you, that these are going to be part of my book in the future to come. All these are documented. All these little things. You want to see their name now? No, you don't have to. When I write my book, you'll just be reading their names that I have here. Out of the 27, one paid for VIP, high price. I spoke to him yesterday. Every one of you, tẹ́ bá mi ra ticket, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Imagine if I was shouting, because I shouted more, not because I'm gaining anything from it, not because of any commission lórí náà. I was given one table, I sold 2 already, plus extra. Every one of us were told to go and sell one table of 10 people, and I was able to sell 27. That means I alone, with your support, we sold 3 tables precisely. But you can still help if you want to, but we will not sell ticket on the day. So Tebashi feel pé you would like to be there and meet and greet Igboho. Some of you have never seen him in person. I mean, I have met Igboho in 2021. The feeling was different, and I stayed in his house for 6 months plus, and people said all kind of things, that I was even abandoning UK. And I was asking myself, not that I abandoned my children and my wife, but I was going there to fight so that their future will be better. And that's exactly what I said to my wife. As at that time, I have lived there about 20-something years, at least over 20-something years, because it's already 25 years I live in the UK. I was ready to swap that. I am telling you this. When I came home, that was what I said to Chief. I was ready to swap, because I know that we were going to break up Nigeria. So Kido Tuku, why do I want to be here? But Bemishe Roni, Babakito ati Igboho said, no, we need you to still be out there, because we know you're important in this movement. So if you're sitting here and we're pushing and pushing, campaign, this, that, we still want to be out there, because we need your expertise of someone that have lived and engaged Belan Oyinbo. I'm talking about not the Oyinbo of Eastern European, pure Oyinbo people that I've worked with. Even working as a kitchen porter, I work with Oyinbo people, pure English people. English. Don't show Guru Gerato English. Mr. Said. A lot of Yoruba people are scared. I think the politician politician no pay. Politicians are killing us every day, so if we kill them, it's not too much. Yeah. The reason why you're suffering today is because of your politicians, so we might as well take them out. They are your enemies. Koiki, I'm asking you, social media. When Britain came, they came with weapons, and for 42 years, they killed many people to bring Nigeria to where it is today after 42 years. So when you are here saying, it's because you are scared. Scared. We will not allow them to intimidate us. We will intimidate them. And they've said that we can't intimidate them. And I said, ni shukuru lori. Gbogbo sójà tẹ́ kó dání yẹn ìbọn la máa yìn fúnra wa tásìkò bá tó. Why do you think that the Biafra are holding on to their ground? Because they're killing each other. The Nigerian police killed them. They killed the Nigerian police straight away. That's why you see dead body of police. You don't respect them, they will kill you. The soldier goes in their territory, buy them, they will buy them back, because they both have weapons. Weapons in Namafi Jani. But you will first use diplomacy. Because you don't. Look, Simon Helper will not just fight without going through diplomacy or diplomatic route. He's doing that. But he's defending the territory that does not belong to the Nigerian army. So the Nigerian army, they buy them, they will buy him back. You kill me, I'll kill you. God knows first. But Yoruba people, Fulani Panyi, and show video for our way, walk Panyo, and you de Pang no pada, or Yokwe, a bomb bastard. And I have no regret for saying that. Fulani, they killed us. And we are coming on the social media and be crying out loud. You kill that Fulani bar, buy him as well. If any Oba in that community say nonsense, buy that Oba self. If otherwise, Oba Ema Sakuro. But idiot Yoruba people, and you come and be telling me you need action. Does Igboho needs to come and tell you about that action? People are invading the military barracks and making sure that our life is ungovernable on our territory, and we have refused to do nothing. You want Biafra to come and help you as well? Are we stupid? The Biafra has a lot to work with. They have a lot to deal with. We need to get ourselves together. I know what they're doing behind the scene. I don't have to tell you everything. But I am telling you, as a Yoruba man, abroad and in Nigeria, that we should be prepared that the politician will go down if they refuse to allow a peaceful dissolution of Nigeria. It will be worse than Yugoslavia. Blood will stream, and the end of Nigeria is getting closer. That not even Britain can stop it. So I'm grateful to have Baba Akintoye that told me in 2021 that we don't need you to stay in Nigeria that much. Just come here, work with us, but go back. Not because of anything, but go back to your family. Not that I don't have family back home as well. I said I have a big family. I was not happy with those words. But I now understand why Baba Akintoye said so. 3 years down the line, I will be part of those contingency that will be delivering a very fantastic letter to the Prime Minister's office. Don't you think that this man, don't pay me Baba Akintoye àti Igboho, orí wọn pé Koiki kí ló ń ṣe? Ó máa gbàgbọ́. But ìwọ máa tẹ̀síwájú. Má jókòó sí Nàìjíríà púpọ̀. Go back to your family and fight from outside. Because they will come for you. They will try to kill you and eliminate you in Nigeria. Your voice is too strong for them. Not that the other medias are not strong. I don't care about what is going on in Nigeria. I am caring more about how we will buy them if they buy us. That's all. Ìjà lèmi gbé wá Nigeria. But you listen to the leaders and the elders. Because they know better. You know? Let's talk to them. Maybe they will listen. Most of them are bomb bastard. They're not going to listen to anybody. But they say they will listen. So now, imagine 3 years down the line. The same year that I was in Nigeria was the same year they were going to assassinate myself and Igboho in 2021. I was just away from being killed. And you're now telling me that to kill them as well? You're a bomb bastard and shitty. And we know them. They know that we know them. You think it was Buhari alone that wanted to come and kill Igboho and myself and those that were living in, like Lady K that survived it. Adogon did not survive it. Alhaji Fatai did not survive it. Even those beautiful cats did not survive it. And you're here talking about, no, don't let us buy them. They will buy every single one of you that, Igboho is okay. If Igboho is not there. I am not putting myself to the front because I don't have that strength. But what I have is my voice from the media perspective that nobody can stop. My wife is not happy with some of what I say as well. They get bitter and angry. But they know that that is where I stand. And I've told them that on this journey that I will not die. Because the enemies must die. And they will die in their thousands for us to be free. If you are saying that your enemy should not die, then your enemy will kill you. And you will become weak on a daily basis. That is what they wanted to do in 2021. Kill Igboho, take him out of the picture. Take Koiki out. Take Baba Akintoye out. And like I said, as much as I respect all our warriors in the media, they are real warriors. Baba Ekiti is a warrior. He's ready to die for this movement. I know that. I've met him. Omoluka is ready to die. You think I'm the only one that wants to die for this movement? We are ready to die and sacrifice so that the next generation doesn't have to come and sit in this beautiful country. Let me use it that way. That racist us, that could not give us papers. I won't give a name of one of our beautiful mothers. She applied for the visa to come to this event. She was turned down. Do you know what that means? No, we don't need you to come on to any. No, don't come to any event here. Then, their own children. You saw my event program on Sunday in Tottenham Court Road. Oyinbo boy with his probably girlfriend from Hong Kong. I asked them where they were going. You saw the video. He doesn't need the visa, is it? just go with the British passport. But the Nigerian passport, a Commonwealth, a country that Britain created, we can't come in. Oh, because of no. It has nothing to do with whether we are going to stay here. We're not going back. It was a free visa in the 80s. So what happened? Whatever must have happened, they can reverse it back. So the same way that Britain doesn't want to reverse it back, the same way we will crush every part of Nigeria so that Yoruba people will be free. And that is exactly what the Biafras are doing as well. So the end of Nigeria is not going to be about, burning places. No. We will hold our towns and let Britain come and tell us to go back home when that time is going to happen. Let America come and beg us, oh yeah, go back home because we have business transactions to do in their soil. Ṣé àwọn ló nílẹ̀? Ṣé America ló nílẹ̀ yẹn? Bomb bastard. Àwọn bàbá àgbàlagbà tó ti darúgbó tí mi ti fẹ́ kú tán nu wọn. Sit in the Senate. Yeah, it's good to lobby. I'm not saying it's not good to lobby. So we go and talk to one American senator. Oh yeah, Senator Akpabio, Senator Robert. Yoruba people wants to go. Yeah, can you talk to Nigeria? No. When we start doing gbas in the country, and they cannot run their own operation, they will move their diplomat out. They tell their children to get the hell out, as they are doing right now. After evil is being played around the part of Palestinian right there in that region, America is advising every of their citizens to evacuate Lebanon because they can see that they will be fighting between Israel and Lebanon, and nobody's going to back down because they all have weapons. So when the time comes in Nigeria, the same politicians that are thinking that they are excited, Moke Walata, Soro, and the time is getting closer. Oyakati Soro, you know that. Media So I know you're busy working, but that will be of no excuse. We have a very, very important guest coming, and you should be playing a big role. So, Jakasoro. So what I'm trying to explain is that you think that I will sit here, Mama, forward and Ilori, Abi, forward. We will buy them, the most say. Bastard politicians. But let's do the diplomatic force. Let's showcase who we are on Saturday to Britain, that our Omoluabi will be thrown away very soon. We will throw it away and we will pick it when we finish the journey on the other side. Anikoba wa ti Omoluabi yẹn pa, torí pé Omoluabi yẹn òun ló fẹ́ pa gbogbo yín báyìí nísìn. Omoluabi ò fọ̀tà gbé dání, òun ló fẹ́ pa wá. Dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kó pa wá. So better ká ní kó bá wa tì síbì kan bí Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ ló máa bá wa lọ́kẹ̀ spiritually kó wá tì pa so that kí spirit wa lè dìde ká pa gbogbo yín ẹ̀ ní kúure. Kí ìyà ń jẹ wá labroad, ìyà ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn nílé. Koiki fún mi ní 5,000 kò ní dáa fún ẹ. Ẹni tó ń béèrè 5,000 lọ́wọ́ yẹn ṣé o mọ̀ bí ó lówó lọ́wọ́? Ṣé ṣiṣẹ́ owó sí wa lọ́wọ́ nílùú yìí? Oh, because you think that we live abroad, you can just put the phone call. Oh, give me money because somebody is sick. Whoever is sick, let them die. Then you take your spirit and go into the government house and fight back. That is what we should be doing. Omoluabi ó fought ẹgbẹ́ dání. Òun ló pa gbogbo ilé ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan yẹn. Bomb bastards. We will tell Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ the next ọlọ́jọ́ kó bẹ àwọn Elédùmarè kó bá wa ti Omoluabi ó fòtà gbé dání tó fi ń fìyà jẹ wá nísìn. Let them tuck it away for now. We can plead with the gods to give it back to us. Because we are stupid people. Wọ́n béèrè owó lọ́wọ́ mi, wọ́n jí góòlù l'Ọ̀ṣun state. Ta ló bá kọ́kọ́ lọ attack? Tó bá ń ṣe gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yìí with their bomb bastard. Gọ́fúnà ń jẹun, ó ń gbádùn, ìwọ sọ pé yà ń jẹ. Gọ́fúnà yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ ló ń jẹjẹ. We push them out of the state because their responsibility is to look after every citizen inside the state and the local government. Our only problem is I have no money to give anybody, and that's what I've been doing. I've been turning them down. You can go to other platforms. Koiki Fumilo, I'm not giving any money to anybody. So mo bi amolowo lọ́wọ́ tó ń béèrè owó lọ́wọ́ mi. So owó ilé mi, owó oúnjẹ tí máa fi ra oúnjẹ fáwọn ọmọ mi, owó tí máa fi ra omi ní macro, owó tí máa fi rọra máa gbádùn ayé mi kí wàá máa sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí yín kẹ́ má bàa kú. Ó bẹ́tà kẹ́ kú dànù torí ọmọlúwàbí ò fò tẹ́gbẹ́ dání òun ló pa yín yẹn. And that is the reason why freedom is not gonna come easy. You gotta be determined. You gotta prepare your mind. A lot of you are not, your minds are not prepared. So once again, Ọ̀làtà wọn àti gbàgbórúkọ ẹ̀kẹ́ ó máa ti sanwó dínà. So 28 ikú gbàgbé àrùn gbàgbé ẹ̀ mo kọ́ sílẹ̀ rárá, and I know you paid already. So I'm gonna edit this now, add Ọ̀làtà. So Ọ̀làtà is the number 28. I told you nobody's coming in free. Ọ̀làtà is our olórí ẹbí. You know what they call olórí ẹbí? Moribolaji níjọ́ Sunday on my way back home. BJ is Ọ̀làtà's younger brother. But Ọ̀làtà is our, if I call him now, he will make his way here within 40 minutes from Itro where he lives. He will meet me here. Adeyemo Igboho. But we don't call ourselves emergency, so we give glory to Almighty God. You might be the party ní bus stop níjọ́ Sunday. Now, let me say thank you once again. Let's come back home and leave that for now. Let's come back to the event that wants to take place on Friday. It is known as what? Dinner for Igboho. It will kickstart at the London Hilton Kensington Hotel. Some of you know where it is, while some don't know. It's one of the most high-end hotel in the United Kingdom. I can see the many Yoruba people are telling like, Koiki, I am not the one that puts this up, but I am part of the committee, and also as a spokesman for Igboho, it's my responsibility to be involved, maybe 3 times better or 3 times faster, 3 times ahead of others. Because I would have been killed with Igboho on 21st, 2021, July 1st. So trying to celebrate him for me is like a big deal. So torí pé Igboho ń ṣe Yorùbá nation kò ní ní life tiẹ̀, bomb bastard. Àbá gbówó yẹn wá ká fi wá lọ ra gúgúrú ká fi rẹ̀ pa. No. So Olóyè must not have his life even because he's doing Yorùbá. Kò ní tí àsìkò tẹ́ ká máa celebrate lélẹ̀. Ṣé dìgbà tó bá pa ẹni ká celebrate ẹ̀? So we should not celebrate Igboho today. So it's not yet worth enough to celebrate. Should we not be celebrating him more than Iba Gani Adams that told us? We called Iba. Not that I don't like Iba, but I'm just calling his attention because I know he is a warrior. But sometimes you wake the spirit of a warrior. You don't need to have any contract with any bloody else Tinubu government for security, because I know that you and Tinubu kuku like Arayin. Iba and Tinubu are, 2 different enemies of themselves. I know because a lot of people that has inside knowledge of it have told me. Ṣèbí ó yẹ kẹ́yìn máa sọ fún olóyè bóyá tó bá ń lọ máa kó àwọn ọmọ ogun tẹ̀lé ẹ lẹ́yìn kí n bí dí Koiki tẹ̀lé ẹ kí wọn náà gbé táwọn tiẹ̀ dání àjòkó a máa jọ̀pá ìgbìgì a máa wọṣọ funfun káàkiri. And that is that ṣé warrior nìyẹn? I'm asking. Who okay, ta ló máa pàṣẹ fún ba nísìn? Because Aláàfin ti wájà. Aláàfin ló máa pàṣẹ fún. I know what Aláàfin said. Ìyẹn ò ṣe fún public consumption yet. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Iba Gani Adams and many other things that we spoke, that he shared with us. So what we are trying to say is that I know Iba Gani Adams lóògùn ọ̀fẹ́ o, because èmi ò ní pè lóògùn ojú báwọn tó kù ṣe pé yìí. I know you are a warrior of your own, but are you going to prove that warrior at this difficult time when we can stop the agenda? Tẹ́bá tẹ̀ ní ìyànfẹ́ Yorùbá nation ṣó yẹ kí Fúlàní máa pa wá kẹ́yìn máa sọ̀rọ̀? Ó yẹ ká wọnú community yẹn, ọba tó bá sọ jágbajàgba ká bẹ́ orí ẹ̀ sógun pé ìkàlẹ̀ yín. I'm not saying you should support Yorùbá nation agenda, but ẹ má jẹ́ kí Fúlàní wa máa pa wá káwá máa sọ pé àní Ìbà ò gbọ́dọ̀ máa gbé nìkẹjà, ìlú gan lẹ́yẹ kẹ́ padà sí. Ṣèbẹ́ ìlú yín ní Àkókó ní Ondo state, ìbẹ́ mi bá yín dé Ondo state. What are you scared for? Ẹ̀yin náà fi federal government fo Tinubu wà lọ́spítù ní sin ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀kọ́ kú sí bíbá àdúrà là ń gbà fún. I was speaking to one of my sisters yesterday because she's concerned and worried that if Tinubu dies, Shettima becomes your president. Tinubu ààrẹ ò yá ó wà lọ́spítù tó ń tọ́jú ẹ̀. Pray for him so that he doesn't die in this country. Kọ́ tètè fún ní gbogbo tó fẹ́ kọ́ dá padà kọ́ lifeless body ẹ̀ padà bí Buhari. Just see Tinubu aṣáájú. So kí ni ibà Gani Adams ẹ̀rù wo ló ń bà yín? Because I know you're a warrior. I've seen you face to face. I know you're a warrior. But kí ló ń bà gbogbo wa lẹ́rù? Kò jẹ́ kí warrior máa bẹ̀rù. Ẹ ti bímọ, a tún máa bímọ, a dẹ̀ máa bímọ. But à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìran wa nísìn tí ẹ kí gbogbo àjọ dìde sí. Èyí kan wá yà bàrà báyìí, àwọn kan yà bàrà báyìí. Àwa tẹ̀ kí ká wà in one fold. Ká sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ kílẹ̀ mí gbẹgbẹgbẹgbẹ èmi nìkan wá sọ̀rọ̀ akọ mi díẹ̀ tílẹ̀ máa fi mọ́ àtúlọ̀lẹ̀ díẹ̀ when we have people like you. So I hope we are yíra padà bàbá mi. And like I told you, anytime you came to the UK, not that you don't know how you can reach out to me. I know you were in UK. Ṣọ́túnba Dàpọ̀ Williams lè wà láyé kàmárìrà. I'll leave that for now. So 28 people, including what Ibishanoti Walata missing. I don't know how I miss Walata. That means I didn't put Walata on this list. Where's my pen? So let me write Walata's name. Mukibuba Intera ticket. I'm so grateful that you bought tickets. You will be representing the Koikimedia fans on this platform. And there are fleas. If you have not got your fleas, if I've told you that your fleas will be picked up from the dinner, it will. But if you're not coming for the dinner, hey, they take the fleas in, but you need to post it, I benefit or collect it. Please do let me know. The worst case scenario is you will pick it up on the day of the rally. But you have all the time. If you have paid, the about someone from Fleece, 2 locations in London for the pickup. I should have given you the number for the pickup. If you have pick up, the about basho or post a singini, elomuni, ko size if you are in Nigeria, I'm paying you. That is what the committee are telling me. You put it on, kofite. Am I stressing now? Esofua. Am I fit jukan? We will change it for you. My brother, my mother, my grand, because we don't want you to wear something that you, because did you on Saturday? I hope the live stream will be good so that some of you back because we're dancing. On an open rooftop bus. And we're grateful to have the London Metropolitan Police that will be following. Some of them will be dancing with us as well. Yoruba Nation Lafe, Yoruba Nation Lafe. Saturday. Pray that the weather is good as well. Last week, Saturday, weather was beautiful. We pray the gods of Yoruba land will give us a beautiful weather. So for the dinner, let me clarify. If you have, on Thursday, I will communicate with 28 people on my platform that have bought tickets. Your ticket is your receipt. Kò tí lè sọnù náà. Owó tẹ́ fi sanwó dinner yín. So what tó sanwó bá lọ ṣe wá fẹ́ wọlé because you show that at the entrance. Don't attempt to come and sneak in and all that. This one will be Agbo Wasiu jump. Not that I don't like Wasiu. This one will be obesity jump where you go just say make I just go see. No. It's a cozy hotel. It's called the Hilton London Kensington, 179199 Holland Park Avenue, London W11 4 Uniform Lima. There's parking in the surroundings. I'll be showing all that when I move into the hotel prior before the event. I will be inside the hotel prior before the event. London boy. I've lived here for 25 years, so and I work in the hotel. I know how hotel works. So it's like I'm looking forward to just, being in the hotel, the room service. And the good thing is I don't take alcohol. Is it a good thing, is it? I don't have alcohol. Check into the hotel, nice environment. That's what they do in Nigeria. Guy man. Everybody in a guy man. They sit in the hotel. That one drink. That drink, they will not finish it until 3 hours. I see them. When I go to a hotel, they'll buy one small drink. They go sit there. They go look women. They go inside swimming pool. They come out. They're not staying in the hotel. They just, people go to a hotel and swim. I don't know how they allow such nonsense. Only guests but Nigeria is the lawless country. Only guests is allowed to stay in the swimming pool. But because they want to get money from everybody. So when I get to the hotel prior before the event, I will show you the surroundings so that, especially anything be motorbo. I spoke to somebody yesterday coming from Woolwich. He's not driving. We were able to look at the map together. You can travel from Elizabeth Line all the way from Woolwich straight down to Bond Street. You change to Central Line, come off at Shepherd's Bush, 8 minutes walk, Koji. Bus 94, I believe, but I'll do it. But 94 anyway, it stopped in front of the hotel. But anything be motorable, they might dress that. There is no dress code. No. Wear whatever is comfortable, whatever is beautiful for your outfit for the day, for the night. It's an event, it's a dinner, it's an environment that other Yorubas are participating will be coming. And people are traveling from different parts of the globe. So once again, 28 people paid, on our platform, for this magnificent event, including Egbomi. Okay, well, please. So, Aziz Badeshire is flying into London, within the next couple of days. He will be with me, God's willing, and I'll be showing him when he arrives at London Heathrow Airport. So that is the Friday, which is what we call Dinner for Igboho. A lot of you have been hearing Dinner for Igboho, Dinner for Igboho. Mokiwa Koikimedia team that are working tirelessly. It's not easy. They've just converted one of our videos. We need equipment. We need your support. We love the contribution that are coming in, but like I always say, 5,000 people watch us. Give us £1, it will go a long way. We can do more. Moki Yawa Toluwalashe that lost a son, Kende Toluwalashe, in the bomb attack in Ibadan. Can you imagine that? So governor allows somebody's son to buy, and you are saying you shouldn't buy the governor. Can the governor Shelai? A governor that collects 700 million every month, and there's nothing to justify that. So I don't understand Yoruba people, but I don't want to go back there again. I want to come back out quickly. Mokia and Koikimedia team once again. We need your help because I need to keep this team, especially, it's not easy to keep your team because we don't have any revenue coming in. I don't have any revenue apart from your contribution on this platform. 10,000, 5,000, 30,000, 2,000. But what I've told them is they will not run out of data. And they have the right to also go and hustle and do other things, which is good for them. I can't bring anybody on board again for now because you do allow me to manage money. When we eventually stabilize, we can plan how we can make our own income and look after my team without literally coming on social media. And we don't want to be doing any other thing apart from Yoruba Nation. I don't want my team to be talking about skits and making... Look, this platform is not to make you laugh, it's make you to open your mind about the exit of Nigeria. So, Go and listen to Macaroni. You know, Macaroni makes people laugh. Go and listen to Sabino. Those ones that make you laugh. On this platform, we don't want you to cry, but we want you to reflect. So when you come on this platform, sometimes my utterances will not be very sweet to your taste. So they're putting my account details down. Also, I'm still having issue with my First Bank right now. I think I should mention this. So I've had to open an emergency OP account. So I've opened an OP account because I can't access my First Bank. It's not blocked, but for whatever reason, I can't access it. I don't have to go into other details. You know, I'm still talking to the First Bank, you know, but because I am not in Nigeria, it's proving difficult. And that's part of the problem. I mean, I would have expected First Bank to operate in this country. I can just go to their branch and do what I need to do as diaspora. So these are the problems diaspora are facing. And I'm sure I'm not the only one facing that problem. Because if your card expired, you know, you can't do much, especially after the whole problem last week for, over 4 days or so. First Bank and Zenith and some other banks, nobody could access their app. So everybody was kicked out. And now I can get back in. So we went there and send the whole thing to First Bank. If you're listening to this message now, don't for now, because I will not have access to that money. No matter how small, how big the money is. I need Naira every day. Not that I don't give as well, but I don't want anybody to think that I am your responsibility. You must contact Koikimedia. And to ba sick there, Bali, Tojo, Ejeko Kuke, the law bag governor, Ike Baja. So I've opened an OP account. About me for account details, and we will edit up where you don't send it. I'm going to edit it. So we're going to remove the First Bank from now. Suspended because I can't access the First Bank. So if you give me money there, I can't access it. You give me 10,000 naira. So that is my OP account. 610-4290-161. So Bishop Adeyemo said to me, just open that, you know, at least to be doing transaction. If I send the Wilson family, you know, I have to go through somebody. Let me send the way. You know, I can't deal with all that. It's too much for me. I have too many things this brain is working with. So thank you so much, Bishop Adeyemo. I didn't know that I can open an OP account. If not, I'm OP. So if you see an OP account, it is me. I can't access, and I'll be telling you more about it in frequent broadcasts. And if I have access to it back, because I'm still talking to First Bank, I called the number in the UK, nothing is happening. They're sending me back to Nigeria again. I don't know what is going on. In London, no, we don't deal with it here. You have to call Nigeria. So it shows that in that country it's just Otilo. It's a waste of time. So the OP account is 610-4290-161. You know, and the good thing is, in Nigeria account you don't do like a direct debit like the UK. So people will normally have stored my First Bank. You can still keep it, because if I resolve it, I will let everybody know. But for now, I can't access it. That's not any problem. Everybody was kicked out. I try to log in now. I can't log in. So, and I need an account to operate. I have a team in Nigeria. I had other issues that other things I operate with Naira, because I need Naira on a daily basis. And you still need Naira because Nigeria is still existing, okay? And there's nothing called Yoruba country yet. So, it's a waste of time. So, the Friday is the dinner. Emma Mixel, if you buy a ticket, though I'll be reminding you on Thursday, I will send a message to all these 28 people, including Walata. I know Walata is coming anyway, but I'm still going to send him a message. Just to remind you, Friday the dinner, then the Saturday is the cocoa. So the Saturday is the cocoa, but let's start with this first again.
Yoruba Nation 1 Million Rally. Yoruba World Media Organization is inviting you to a 1 million man march happening in London. Date on the 12th of October 2024. Time of convergence 10 a.m. Venue BBC Broadcasting House, Portland, PI. London W1A 1AA. For more information, please contact OLAYOMI KOIKI at +4475 94050979 or Bedu Walkabout at +4477 930 17688 or Koikimedia Baby at +4475 70320030. Announcer Yoruba World Media Organization.
mo kí má bínú mo ṣe ń rí àwọn messages yìí ìyá mi Jọkẹ́ Bọ́dúnrin ṣé ti padà change aṣọ yín like I said àwọn elétò ní ẹni tó bá gbaṣọ tó bá fit yín please tomorrow we will do fundraising for the Ifelodun committee. We've done one and I believe I have the list somewhere here. We will do another one tomorrow. Call Uncle for me. I'm testing a lot of things. There's a lot of equipment that has arrived, so we're doing a lot of testing. I came on the platform and I said to us, that we needed something. And Mudupepe, in as much as when we come out and say support to her, some people will automatically say, look, Koiki, I will put my own in there. I had to add my own money to this. So sometimes about the bank program, but could cover cost of interferer. Because I came out and said we need £200 to buy this. And I believe 3 people contributed. But it didn't cover the cost. So, not let you know what they mean. What they mean. Because ẹlòmíì tẹ́ bá ti wà lórí social media tẹ́ ń gbọ́rọ̀ owó yẹn nìkan lẹ́yìn máa ń gbọ́ ti yẹn ń gbọ́n kan míì mo kí àmì Tóyìn Ọláoyè àwọn ìyá yóò sun owó. So tomorrow, God's willing, I will raise money again for Ifelodun Àpapọ̀. I'm also accounting on méjèèjì. But the show tomorrow will not be long so that a lè trend. Torí pé ìyànṣọ́rọ̀ kwatobo àwọn àgbàlagbà ló wà lórí program mẹ́sìn. So ọ̀la ìtàmù àánú èyí tílẹ̀ bá ti mọ́ ta ti sùn tí gbogbo àti rí màá ní sùúrù káwọn kan Amẹ́ríkà jí tó ń fẹ́ gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn. We should be able to raise again another £500. Bọ́ọ̀sì tá a gbà £1,000 ni. I mean, when you look at the cost, we still have a lot of things to do for the rally. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ YSDM because they don't know YSDM not contributing. Yes, they've contributed. I don't have to tell you what they give. Look. Àná nísìn ṣé committee nísìn eléyìí nísìn àṣelọ́ra lánàá ni mo kọ dry mo lọ sí pound shop mo mọ tí mo wá lọ síbẹ̀ ṣe eléyìí nísìn a máa kó àwọn flag sínú ẹ̀ tẹ̀lé so because nígbà tí mo ń báyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní kí n má bẹ́yẹn síta àwọn committee gan ọmọ kankan tó ń bọ̀ níjọ́ mo sọ fún wọn Saturday yẹn ẹ̀ ní ìwò tán. Ní ìwò tán Bishop Elédùmarè wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Bishop ṣe nǹkan kan committee wọ́n gbọ́ mi báyìí nísìn Bishop nínú fi sílẹ̀ títí dìjọ́ yẹn Bishop èèyàn ni so I just bought this ẹ bó ṣe gùn nígbà tẹ́lẹ̀ ní tí mo sọ fún Bishop pé igi ọ̀parun Bishop níyàn kò bí fìtì Yorùbá o ẹ̀rí pé yàtọ̀ wà ṣe pé ọ̀parun eléyìí bíi mẹ́ta mo tẹ̀lé kọ́ ní màá lọ sí ibi tó ti ń ta pipe but mo wá lọ sí pound shop lánàá ẹ̀mí ṣòwò àwọn aṣílẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ni ogun gan eléyìí tẹ̀ ń wò yìí ogun lẹ́ǹtẹ̀ ni ogun kan ni ó kọjá ìdúró mi a máa gbé flag sínú ẹ̀ ní ṣerípó better than igi ọ̀parun because a fẹ́ hang flag sórí ẹ̀ ní flag ta fẹ́ hang yẹn their committee náà ló ṣe máa ràn wọ́n ńlá yìí so we gonna use the big ones and use it for that so mo kàn fún yín ní snake view ni but let's come back to this device. It's a small kit. I couldn't finish the testing yesterday because I'm still waiting for my Ethernet cable. Ibi tí Wi-Fi ọ̀la náà máa move gbogbo eléyìí táwọn ọmọ yẹn mú wá ti lọ sí school. Ìmọ̀ àti inú ilé àmàdàrú lọ́la. Màá súnmọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ but I hope that my cable because I realize that mo ti ṣe wàhálà gan lálẹ́ and oh God set up ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, and I realized that she need Ethernet cable for it to work. So this kit is going to do some magic on the day if everything works as planned for the dinner meal and a little in rally, because rally is a movement that kò ń ṣe station lawa, but ilé event afẹ́ṣe ní Friday. I will have been in the hotel. We will set up. It comes with 4 HDMI. I've bought that already. Small little kit, but bó ṣe wà yìí lásán kò ń ṣe brand new ní mo rà, second hand lára. So we need you to support this platform, especially if you want us to grow, and also, even though if I'm at home, we can still be good. So lọ́la a máa raise owó fún YSDM. So èyí tí ẹ bá mú pocket yẹn dání lọ́la, ká tẹ̀ fún wọn ní another x, tabari 1,000 fún wọn lọ́la, fine, but nothing less than £500 mo gbọ́dọ̀ raise lórí platform yìí lọ́la láti fi dúpẹ́ fún wọn fún iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe. Lára àwọn ìyá yẹn, some of them gave their own money up to thousands of pounds. Ọlọ́run kó bá mi san wọ́n lẹ́san. So we will celebrate Igboho, but mo kí bàbá wa bá Ògbóni Àgbáráyé. I believe he should arrive in London latest Thursday. He's traveling from Nigeria for this event. So this kid will do a magic. We're grateful. Now, let's talk about the rally. Emma Gbonjewa anigba lọ́wọ́ yín. Chin chin Emma gbewa, anybody tó fẹ́ gbóúnjẹ wá ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ sọ fún committee o. Ọlọ́pàá mọ̀ pa àfi ṣe event o. Eléyìí ń ṣe jẹgúrújẹrá, ẹ jẹ́ n ka tọ́lọ́pàá sọ ẹ̀wọ̀n kí mo sọ ní jẹta. Let me just read it again, because we don't want any, not that we don't trust oúnjẹ tẹ́ ń gbé bọ̀, but we're talking about UK. Ibi à ń ṣe Nigeria, and in Nigeria, everything goes. Everybody knows what is called health and safety, and we're worried that if you bring sandwich or you bring a food and people consume it and anything goes wrong, orúkọ mi wà lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá fún event yìí, orúkọ committee ìfẹ́lódún àpapọ̀ tí wọ́n gbé tó ìkalẹ̀. And some of you might say, ó ṣe jẹ́ ìfẹ́lódún ló gbé kalẹ̀. Please. Young can continue to run a program every now and then in Nigeria. That is a Young Can program in conjunction with Yoruba World Media, Koikimedia, YSDM. The YSDM is the bulk of the movement. Anybody tó bá ìfẹ́lódún òpapọ̀ lè sọ pé àwọn gbà fún YSDM. Tó bá gbà fún YSDM is a waste of time. I won't be part of them. I will not be part of them. Every group tó wà, every organization tó ń ṣe Yoruba Nation, ASO, APC, PDP, tẹ́ ń ṣe Yoruba Nation, you must be under ìfẹ́lódún, under YSDM. But àwọn kan fẹ́ wà lábẹ́ YSDM because they believe that they are too big. They believe that they don't want to have anything to engage with them. No, you must engage YSDM, because ṣé ilẹ̀ fi gba Yorùbá country fún wa ni. Bóun ìkẹ́ máa ṣe program lójoojúmọ́ kẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀. You need to be part of the YSDM and use your own organization to bring things that we can say yes. You can. Ó lè jẹ́ àwọn kan nísìn, àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà ni wọ́n, àwa nísìn sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ làwa. There should be another group talking about policies. By now, we should also be thinking about the fallout of Nigeria. Tí Nigeria bá collapse nísìn, do we have the diplomatic team? Yes, we do. I can tell you that. You're probably hearing this for the first time. We have the diplomatic team. We have the diplomatic team. Yesterday, Baba has now posted a letter to me with DHL with a tracking number that will arrive in London in 48 hours. I will not say more than that. So mo kí bàbá Akíntóyè. So irú owó yẹn nísìn, ṣé bàbá la máa ní kó fún wa lówó? In safer, kò ní dá fún Nigeria. It no go better for Nigeria. Ìlú òfò. But 52,000 safer lówó yẹn cost approximately. These are the money that we are saying that we need money. Tell Mama quickly for wash. Because you'll be wondering why we need naira. Abi? because I know some of you are like that. Not everybody, but àwọn kan ṣe tẹ́yìn fi wá ṣe nìyẹn. Tó bá ti di pé ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ owó yẹn, ẹ máa ń wà hype up quickly. We have to refund the money back to Baba Akintoye. We don't expect him to pay for that. So that means that we are now have to send approximately about 150,000 naira for 52,000 safer. Ìlú òfò ní Nigeria. That's 3 times. 52,000 safer is giving us conversion of 152,000 naira. Unbelievable. Nigeria is dead. So mo kí àwọn organization tó ń pè ní Ìfẹ́lódùn Àpapọ̀, and there's some other organizations that have partnered with them. Look, àwọn kan ló ń ṣe no. Everybody is involved, and we cannot all be the driver. Baba Akintoye is our driver. Òun ló ń drive. Ó fi gba steering mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ lọ́gbà ẹ̀rí bí tẹ́ dé nísìn. Ẹ fi gba steering mọ́ bàbá yẹn lọ́wọ́. Why are we Yoruba like this? Ẹ ṣe gan-an ti ẹ bá mi fi OP account yẹn náà sí gbogbo àwọn Facebook platform wa náà. So in case you see OP account, it is me. And kudos to Bishop Adesina. And Bishop has done something that I will reveal that after the rally. I've been having conversation with Bishop for almost every day. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ event yìí. And he has put something together. And I have to just say that even the committee are like, Koikimedia. And there's another guest that if all goes as planned, committee now, that is flying from one country. But I'm praying, eba mi fi s'àdúrà pé gbogbo bí tí ẹniyẹn ti fẹ́ gbéra kó bọ́ sí. So, màá fún yín ní feedback tẹ́ni ẹ bá padà dé. Àwọn èèyàn jókòó lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation yìí. So, ẹni táwọn kan mọ̀ ni, ẹni táwọn kan lè máa mọ̀ ni. Ṣẹ̀rí pé mo ti lọ́ọ̀kẹ́ padà. Ṣẹ̀rí pé bó ṣe ní size nílé báyìí nísìn. Ṣẹ̀rí ọwọ́ mi lélẹ̀, but ó wà extended. So ìyẹn la fi so máa test ẹ̀ lọ́la tó bá ti work. Ẹ̀rí pé ó yàtọ̀ sí igi ọ̀parun. So the igi ọ̀parun yẹn ó yàtọ̀. So tá máa fi máa flag sókè. A fi declare náà declare o. Ìgbà ilẹ̀ máa lọ tún pé Baba Akintoye mo rántí ní 2 years ago. Grandma ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wà lórí program Awoniyi. Wọ́n ṣe lọ pé Baba Akintoye nìyẹn pé àpẹẹkọ ìkè máa declare Yorùbá nation ní UK àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀. Bàbá ṣe pè mí nìyẹn ọmọ mi mo mọ̀ pé kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ but àwọn èèyàn ń pè mí. Mo ní bàbá kí ló dé? Wọ́n ní ó sọ pé ó máa declare Yorùbá nation ní UK. Àwọn dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn pé ọmọ mi ní kò ní ṣe yẹn. Stupid people. Ṣé UK láti fẹ́ gba country? A kò fi create awareness níbí báyìí ni, and that's what we're showcasing. So let me remind us, torí tó o bá mọ̀ kó lè bá mọ̀. This is still again my communication that I received on Friday to lọ October 4 at 12:17. Gbogbo àwọn ilé mi sìn lọ́jọ́ iwájú nínú ìwé mi lè máa rí. They came from the London Metropolitan Police on behalf of Ìfẹ́lódùn Àpapọ̀ for the Yoruba 1 million march rally. We need many people to be there. We need you to be there. Grandma kan pè mí wọ́n náà wọ́n nílé wa but wọ́n ti rán ọmọ wọn wá. Do you see that kind of spirit? A lot of our grandmothers, tí ara lè díẹ̀ Ọlọ́run bá fún yín lálàáfíà. Ìkan ní wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ operation nìkan ẹsẹ̀, So wọ́n ti ra fleece ọmọ wọn ló máa represent wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá mi Samson Adékúnlé, Nigeria is dead. Mo kí ẹ̀yin tájọ wà lórí ètò. Akóredé Ọládẹ́pọ̀, mo kí yín sà. Mo kí ìyá mi Tóyìn Ọláoyè. Mo kí àwọn tó wà lórí night shift. Iṣẹ́ ìlú yìí. Iṣẹ́ ńlá ni. Mo kí Ọpẹ́. sọ pé a máa change ètò máa post yẹn mo ní láti yọ first bank yẹn kúrò because mo lè rówó gbà nínú ẹ̀ for now. Now let's go further because màá ṣe 3 hours. I've been very busy. Ṣé má bínú pé àráyè ṣe a lot of program bá ṣe máa ń ṣe even on Star Radio gan mo ráyè join wọn lánàá. So let's come back out again and read from the police. Then I'll give us all the details of how you will get to the rally. Now, iṣẹ́ tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe ní tẹ́wà Nàìjíríà fún wa ni pé o mọ̀yàn London àbí or ṣe mọ̀yàn ní UK. Gbogbo yín lẹ mọ̀yàn ní UK now. UK is a very popular destination for Nigerians, and we have been coming to this country kò ń ṣe léni o. Làwọn àtòyìnbó ti ní cordial relationship before 1914 amalgamation. It's a good place, don't get me wrong. Má yẹ kẹ́ wò lọ́wọ́ fídíò mi tí mo ṣe níjọ́ Sunday mo náà just got to London ṣòrí bọ́ ṣe ń bá mi dún tó ń bá mi yọ̀ pé eléyìí náà ti jápa. Don't let any idiot diaspora tell you don't japa. Tó bá lè rí bí japa. Tó bá lè ráyè wọlé sí bíbá ọmọ ìlú tó dùn ni. He has his own issues and his own problem, but in tó máa jẹ́ kó difficult fún ẹni pé tó o bá ní ìwé tó fẹ́ fi ṣiṣẹ́ ó ti difficult gan nísìnyí. And I'm not gonna sit there as a journalist and tell you o níwèé lọ ṣiṣẹ́ èmi ò lè sọ yẹn o mo ti rófin nìyẹn o but oyè gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà oyè yín. So tó bá wà as a student ṣáà make sure pé o ní owó tó pọ̀ because iṣẹ́ tó máa ṣe nílùú ìkọ́ ló máa fi sanwó university o. I think that is the assumption abi. Then wọ UK ìyá wa kan wà Newcastle. She is coming for the rally. She deals with a lot of Nigerians that are stuck in that issue. Àwọn tí wọ́n dé as student nígbà tí dollar was 650 naira. Dollar ti dé lọ nísìnyí 1,650 lórí Jagaban. Ní Jagaban ló kọ́sẹ̀ o. But Jagaban seems not to understand that tí kò bá tú Nàìjíríà sílẹ̀ kó lókàlùkù máa lọ. Many of ẹ̀yin tí mo kí jẹ́jẹ́ ṣọlá Yorùbá Nation no going back 2 hours ago tẹ bá dẹ̀ ti rí post Yorùbá movement kìíní ẹ máa share. Àwọn èèyàn kì í share yẹn náà kí ló dé. Mo máa ka tọ́lọ́pàá sọ fún mi but so mo bẹ̀ wá ẹ̀yin tí ẹ mọ èèyàn 2-3 nínú UK ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà. Ẹ sọ fáwọn tẹ́ mọ̀ nínú UK yẹn pé ǹjẹ́ yìí ti gbọ́ pé wọ́n máa ṣe ìwọ́de wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ ní UK. Ẹ ṣe gan-an jẹ́ n pin account number yẹn mo ti pin ẹ̀ sórí Koikimedia. Màdé èmi náà copy ẹ̀ nísìnyí kò mo fẹ́ ta ló máa fún mi lówó ń bẹ̀ kò sówó ń bẹ̀ nísìnyí 00 ló wà ń bẹ̀ ká tẹ̀ rówó láàárọ̀ ọ̀la. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ bá mi test ẹ̀yin tí ẹjọ́ olólùfẹ́ mi ẹ bá mi test account yẹn kẹtẹ fi test ẹ pé Koiki yẹn bẹ test ẹ pẹ̀lú 1 million naira. Ẹ bá mi test ẹ òun ni mi náà ti ń post fúnra mi yẹn. Owó níyàn fi ń ṣe media. Àwọn tó bá sọ fún mi pé àwọn ní ìdòwó bí wọ́n ti ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ Ṣèyí Tinubu nítorí mi dẹ̀ máa fi lọ bá Ṣèyí Tinubu pé kó fún mi lówó màá wá bẹ̀yàn ọmọ Yorùbá kẹ́ fún wa lówó. So account yẹn tá à ń post yẹn ẹ bá mi test ẹ̀yin diaspora ẹ bá wa lo tap àti Lemfi kẹ́ bá mi fi send owó síbẹ̀. So account number yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kan òun ni OPay account ni o. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Bishop tó ní kí n lọ ṣe because as a media láti 3-4 days orí kan fọ́ mi ni because I need the naira account to operate as well. So OPay account 610-429-0167 èmi ni mo ní. So jẹ́ pin ẹ̀ mọ́ bíbá ẹ̀ náà. Okay yẹn ti pin ṣe mo pin ẹ̀ sí bíbá ẹ̀ mo ti pin ẹ̀ náà sí ti àti pin ẹ̀. So ẹ bá mi lọ fi sí orí Koikimedia Odùduwà ká lè pin ẹ̀ náà. Now if you know somebody in the UK ǹjẹ́ sọ fún wọn pé a fẹ́ jáde níjọ́ Saturday okay, you lè wá, but let that person represent you. ọ̀rẹ́ mi dáadáa, ọ̀rẹ́ mi tímọ́tímọ́, ṣé tẹ̀ gbọ́ pọ́ fi ṣe ìwọ́de ní Saturday? Gbọ́ níjọ́ lọ́ fi ṣọ́ọ̀tì ṣe wọ́n ti ṣe o, Saturday yìí ni o. Mo dẹ̀ ní pátì kan nírọ̀lẹ́, àárọ̀ lọ́ máa ṣe. Mo máa ṣiṣẹ́ night, bí tẹ bá ti ṣetán ní night yẹn, Ọlọ́run fún yín lálàáfíà, ẹ gbàbẹ̀ lọ. Let somebody represent you from Nigeria. Let somebody represent you from America. If we can do that, we will get the numbers. That means you are not here, but somebody is representing you or your family or your organization or your group. Because to be fair, ta ló pè mí ní Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Bobby. He would have loved to be here. We spoke 2 days ago now, not yesterday, 2 days ago. Kódà, he spoke to Chi. He was so excited. Kò lè ráyè láti bíṣẹ́ láti wá. He would have loved to be here, but he said to me he can't because wọ́n fún láyè ní bíṣẹ́. So we expect everybody to tell somebody. Muki Mr. Omar Tigiwa, Mr. Mohammed, I think I saw your comment now. Muki Mohammed Taiwo. I see a lot of people fighting religion. So let somebody know that you are also wishing that they can represent you. So that means since then in America ò lè wá, ẹ láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ní London, gbogbo èèyàn ló lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ní London, or okay ní Manchester. Ọláòníyà will travel on the coach from Manchester to arrive for the dinner, and he will return back. Mọ̀tẹ̀mọ́lẹ́sìn tí kò ṣe dúró fún rally bí a torí pé olóyè máa lọ sí Manchester. Olóyè will be travelling with team of us to Manchester on Sunday, but we expect ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Manchester kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ wá fún rally ní London. Look, Kentos are travelling from Manchester. That's about 5 hours drive, and they will have to drive back to Manchester again. Africa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ara wa náà ni. So mo bẹ̀ wá, ìyá wa kan ń bọ̀ láti Leicester. Koiki ẹ pè wá, báwo la kí la tó fi ṣe pè yín? Lẹ́tà ta fi síta, ẹ má mú lẹ́tà yẹn wá fún dínà kẹfẹ́ wọlé o. Wọ́n sọ pé torí wọ́n kọ invitation sí o. Ticket event ni dinner. We gotta continue to stress it. Ntọ́ bá sọ pé is a ticket event. Bàbá tẹ̀ fi communicate síta pé I invite yín. Nítorí ẹ̀ pé kẹ́ máa bọ̀ kẹ́ kóra yín dé kẹ́ wá ẹ̀ náà kí n lo language ẹ̀ kò dábẹ́. Kẹ́ wá dé kẹ́ wá ní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lẹ fi síta. No ẹ̀ náà ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe dandan pé kẹ́ wá fún dinner tẹ́ bá lè afford ẹ̀ torí bí ẹ send £100 yẹn sí Nàìjíríà. Ṣé mo £100 is about 215,000 naira. I know because I know. According to Lemfe, ojoojúmọ́ lè máa lọ check ẹ̀ even though pé mo lówó tí mo fẹ́ send sílẹ̀. £100, and that will probably buy a bag of rice, which is okay. Ara ẹran wọ́n ní 10,000 naira ní per kilo fẹ́ràn. Ẹ̀ra 3 kilo 30,000. Ẹ̀ra ta give and take 20 ó di 150. Ẹ̀ra pálí noodles kan big one. Ẹ̀ra sachet milk ẹ lè ra pálí, ẹ lè ní kọ́ fún yín ní kọ́tà. Ẹ máa ní dòróró torí báwo la ṣe fi máa ṣe ọbẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ̀ra maggi àtẹnira milk la fẹ́ fi mílíkì ṣe. You'll be surprised that 215,000 naira. The bag of rice will be there. Ẹ sọ ọbẹ̀ yẹn ò ní last yín depending on the household maximum 3-4 days. Ẹ ti jẹ ọbẹ̀ yẹn tán. Ṣé máa jẹ rice lójoojúmọ́ ni without no ọbẹ̀? You can do it, but for how long? So what we are saying is that the money that we are sending home, Fawa might look big, but Femi could look big because the inflation is killing it at 32% inflation of Nigeria. There's no amount of money you send back home that will satisfy the needs of our people. So because of our time, and should I really push for 3 hours? Nah, let's do 2 hours. So that everybody listen. I just had to come back out because Then I'm gonna do more from the last bit, and then rally is the key. Now let's go and read what the police sent to me, because our event has already been registered with the London Metropolitan Police in the United Kingdom. And the headline says Yoruba Nation 1 million rally. Adam Olamilekon, brother mi Mokedada. Shout out to every single one of you. This says, good afternoon, Mr. Koiki. My name is PC. I will not give you his name and his ID number or whatever their number that came with it. I work as part of the police liaison team, which is part of a public order planning within the Metropolitan Police Service. I am writing to you in relation to your event, Yoruba Nation 1 million rally. To briefly explain my role, my work involves, and I'll tell you my reply to him. That is confidential. There are few things I mentioned and talked about, but that I will not tell you. To briefly explain my role, my work involves pre-engagement with event coordinators prior to the event taking place. This is to assist me with understanding all that the event will entail, which can then be replayed back to the command team to assist in providing proportionate police response. Moki Mr. OLAYOMI Koiki. I love that beat, and I wish if Nigeria was ever going to be working that we know it cannot work, that is exactly what you need in a police service. Proportionate police response. Ṣàmà ní the key ọlọ́pàá tó ń gbébọn dání tẹ̀lé wa lẹ́yìn. Ẹ ṣé gan ni Mr. Olayinka Okanlawon. This is the expectation of what Nigeria should have been, but it is not, because Nigeria was never a country. Britain will force it together. I don't blame the British citizen. I blame the system itself, the monarchy system, because the monarchy system controls the country according to their own rules. But it's in Nigeria that our kings are useless according to the politicians. Dumb bastards. Mo kí Baba Akintoye lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Mo wá kí àwọn team tí ó ń bá Baba Akintoye ṣiṣẹ́. Some of you don't know them. We talk about Baba Akintoye, but we don't talk about the team that is working in Benin Republic. The PAs, the people that serve them. Remember, Baba Akintoye is not young. He's 89, for crying out loud. Fighting for you and me, and you are then telling Baba Akintoye that no, you know better than Nigeria. It's because who rigged the election. No, he's a criminal. We will go and bring somebody else. We bring even Sowore cannot do jack shit. Sowore, me, I love him, but he cannot fix Nigeria. So this officer is now saying maybe we need another place. Just pray for the event to hold and forget about all these. A lot of people come with different feedback. Mama she went on and on and on. Public is not meant to know what she was saying, but it's okay. In light of these, the officer is now telling me that after tó ti ṣàlàyé ìyàn tó jẹ́ fèmí, in light of this, I would like to take this opportunity to open lines of engagement. We don't need to kill any politicians if they give room for open lines of engagement. You can see the difference between what I said at the beginning and what I'm saying now. Because if politicians give us the open lines of engagement to discuss about our movement, where we need to go, we sit together, we discuss it. We don't need to kill them, right? And they don't need to kill us. And you must always give room for such. That is what makes me different. I want us to go without bloodshed, but I know it will be difficult. So don't think that, I just sit here because I'm making those utterances. If the police in the UK say, look, we want to know what you want to do, so we are going to open line, because maybe there are some things that we cannot do on the day of the rally. Committee And we have told the people that you can't come to the rally and bring out they kill people. Yeah, no. They don't want to see that. Abi, you know what I mean by that? All the people that were killed during the, Fulani invasion. We know all these things are. And we look by now on failing conveying. That is what the law says. So we can't bring anything up like that. And if you're having intention to bring it, please do not. They will tell you to take it away. Because you can't worry, or I don't know, the public. We tried it in Liverpool, they rejected it. We've tried it in London so many times, they said, no, you can't. Maybe you can still put some out, but about you are too, So this is where they need, because also they just want to know that interface, it's going to be peaceful, it's not going to affect the public and all that and all that. YSDM will not be like in America. You'll have to be in a group for you to be in YSDM. So being in America, you have to be in Ilana Omodua. That is now also part of the YSDM. Ilana Omodua in America, kudos to them. I remember setting up that WhatsApp group and I left it and they've been fantastic. Nígbà tá kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ movement, èmi ni mo ní kí gbogbo yín lọ set up WhatsApp group. Táwọn kan wá sọ di bàbá lórí ẹ̀ wá intimidate àwọn èèyàn. I said that everybody should set up a WhatsApp group and call it whatever your name that structure with the movement. Kó tó di pé wá dá YSDM sílẹ̀. But I'm not taking glory for that. So mo kí US ìlànà. Tẹ́ bá contact me, I'll send number àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ ti every Saturday. Èmi ò bá wọn ṣe meeting o, because they know still America. But I am in the group, so I say, one dáwó one ṣe dá kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n ní láti pè wọ́n gan sẹ́ fún wa ní pépà nínú intervention Ọlákúnlé mo kí ẹ. So ànípẹ́ parí ètò yìí 2 hours still mo yẹ kí n ti wind down nísìnyí. So ọlọ́pàá ìwà ń sọ pé, in the light of this, I would like to take this opportunity to open lines of engagement with you in our fellow Afishe programming to understand what your protest will look like. In particular, àti sọ fún wọn pé a máa rìn láti BBC dé Nigerian High Commission Ademagba Trafalgar Square. Please, can I ask you to contact me? This is what and how a country is meant to be. This is the expectation of you and Nigerian police. Communicate with them. You're going to protest. Okay. All right. It's your fundamental right to protest. But Tinubu doesn't want you to protest. In Lagos, dumb bastard. Onwajoko si London in some bad treatment. Buhari just returned to Nigeria. Are these people crazy? So they can come down here. Gowon lives here now. He's 90 plus. He's taking medical treatment here. Unbelievable. The same Gowon. Tinubu is in London now, St. Mary Hospital taking treatment. Her name in Mosobe. Call off from Lalafia. To the Akin Fear son, Afin Yoyon. So you can see all this. Anyway, we gotta go now. So on that note, we appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for your communication. I appreciate it. And we appreciate everyone as well, especially, we're all involved. We're trying our best. That he can't pay me land on the Koiki or pay me more. Money not pay me. Baba 80 years old no. He kept calling back and forth. But oh yeah, money. And they stopped me that day. Money oh pay me. Money what tell me pay. And they kept pay me. But I want to sort of tell them money more dispute. So mo keep going. Daddy wa, she Yoruba way to our life ni. Yeah, you only wa lie. Anyway, I want you election more lot of money. I will let it also pada because it's coming up to almost 3 a.m. So I'm very grateful once again that 28 people actually going to Mr. Adebayo Ajala. And like I always say, intermarché tá máa fi jọra wa lójú lórí pé àjókòó síbi àbáyé sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká wá rí. Ìyàn kan ní I'm good in comedy. Worry gbogbo sí àti mọ̀dá. Sometimes you just have to put the humor in there, and sometimes I just have to be factual. If we say we're going to kill politicians, if there's lines of engagement, we don't have to kill them, right? because they are killing us because they're not protecting us through economy and insecurity. So, but Ologmo Luli understand my communication. Why some? My number, yes, Tebatini Pensa on WhatsApp. And if you always put my name on Google with ask for my number, it will bring it out. But this is my number, the UK code +44, and I'll see if I can type it into the bulletin womi or Koikimedia. So let me type it in the comment section. Because motivate us by because I'm going to knock out +44 75 94 050 So Momangba direct call, Mangba WhatsApp. So èmi ò bẹ̀rù anybody. The reason that she man káwọn èèyàn pè sórí WhatsApp ni pé during calls the WhatsApp will be overriding, the normal call will override. So number mi ni ó wá sórí screen yẹn. If you want to participate in Yoruba Nation, you know, maybe you are just like, Koiki don't put it calm, or don't we don't understand what you always want to do. You know, get in touch. We will connect you with the right organization within the movement. I am a media promoting the Yoruba Nation quest, but there are so many fantastic. Tebafi Darapomon Europe YSDM. Look, I connect you to Emola, you know, and the rest of the team. Tebafi Darapomon Antoine Nigeria. We'll connect you with Omeyo. He knows all the groups just like I know them as well. Then each state to look at Lukuatiwa, can participate. Ilana Omodua has every state, including Ogun State, which I am playing my role from the diaspora. Just like we play our role with Ijebu and all these our communities that we are all doing very well abroad. And if you're one Yoruba man that says, look, Koiki, okay, but for how long are we going to be living in denial on Nigeria? So again, my number, if you don't send message and say you want to come to UK. Look, I'm not Japan in 1998, 25 years ago. I am not a visa agent. If you come here, I will advise you, but I can't advise you this is how you will get your visa. But I pray that we will attend one visa. Canada lo fe lo ni, Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kó fún ẹ. America ni, UK ni, anywhere you want to go in Europe. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn world media, mo dẹ̀ ké mi náà, mo kíra mi, mo kí àwọn ìyàwó mi, mo kí àwọn ọmọ mi, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọ̀gbọ́n, ẹ̀yin dáàdì, then gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ Koikimedia. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, ẹ bá wa bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ 2,000, 5,000, ẹ kọ bá wa fi sínú OP yẹn tí bá máa fi jí kákọ̀ rí pé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́, dó mo ti test ẹ̀. So that is on that note, and on that very beautiful note, we are grateful to Chief Mamile Yoruba, Young Khan at the Muslim Association as well, and I greet all the Yoruba communities in the United Kingdom. Nigerian, we call them the Nigerian Yoruba community. You are all cordially invited to our rally. Even if you are still on Nigeria, something is paining you in Nigeria. Maybe what is paining you is for us to exit Nigeria. And on that note, a very good morning. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, forílẹ̀ ìbí wa, kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fàlérí, ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bàtí bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá, ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira, ní kẹjẹ́ ká máa lépa, ìtẹ̀síwájú, fọ̀pọ̀ ire, àtòhun tó dára, ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ, ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀, àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. First time watching me, thank you so much for joining. You don't agree with me, you don't have to. The end of Nigeria is getting closer. If you are not yet subscribed, I have good amount of followers on YouTube. I'm not doing mine for monetization because it's already been removed for 2 years now. So if I say subscribe, I'm not asking for YouTube money. Because maybe that's the perspective of some people. You are doing Yoruba Nation because you want YouTube money. My YouTube account, known as Koikimedia, for 2 years, we have been demonetized. And I have 48,000 followers. But my name will be remembered for a very long time. That is one of the beauty that I love every time I remember that I am involved in this movement. Say, Koiki, who be that boy? Mo Koiki ni. Ọ̀pọ̀, but the kan tó máa ń pariwo Yoruba Nation, they will distinguish between my father's children. We are football team plus extra. But I am just one out of many of them that has brought the name to a different level. And the job is not yet complete until we have our country. Good night.